Good afternoon, everyone.
Do you agree with President Biden that the end state should be not only Russians out of Ukraine, but Putin gone from the Kremlin?
Look, I understand why Joe Biden said that, and I understand there are frustrations that people feel about Putin, and to desire a change of government in itself is not an ignoble thing. I think there are probably plenty of people around this horseshoe, perhaps who would like to change in this government. But that's the objective of a lot of democratic politics. But let's be absolutely clear, it's not the objective of the UK government. And it's very, very important that everybody gets this. We are simply setting out to help to protect the people of Ukraine and to protect them against absolutely barbaric and unreasonable violence. That's what we're doing.
Thank you. It's good to see you. Has President Macron been speaking to Putin for too long?
I think the question of negotiation with Vladimir Putin, the value of those negotiations is an open one. My own view is that Putin is plainly not to be trusted. I certainly don't think that you could expect the G7 to lift sanctions simply because there's been a ceasefire in Ukraine, and that again goes straight into Putin's playbook. In my view, we should continue to intensify sanctions with a rolling program until every single one of his troops is out of Ukraine.
The Ukrainian government itself has asked for example, armoured Land Rovers assistance in, if you like, white helmets type units within Ukraine. Is that something that you're already looking at?
We're certainly looking at going up a gear now in our support for the Ukrainians as they defend themselves. Would APCs be useful for them? You mentioned armoured Land Rovers.
Armoured ambulances?
We're certainly looking at that.
If you are serving with them, you're pretty much toast, aren't you? I mean, no Prime Minister could possibly survive being found of criminality for the very rules that Prime Minister set. You'd be finished if you got one.
I've been, I hope, very frank with the House about where I think we've gone wrong, and the things that I regret, that I apologise for. But there is an ongoing investigation, and I understand the point you're making, Pete. But I'm going to camp pretty firmly on my position.
I'm not saying anything
which is
at all or answer any questions.
No, I understand that, and look,